I'm James Gibney, I'm the executive chef for the British Beer Company. Today we're in our Danvers pub, which is the newest pub for the BBC, and we're going to be talking about Uncle Lumpy's Vanilla Porter, newest thing at the BBC right now, and this is our own beer. The guys at Woodstock Inn and Brewery, which is in New Hampshire, have been very kind enough to brew this beer for us. We sent our beer people up to work with them on several recipes, and the Vanilla Porter is what we ended up with. So we're running this now throughout the winter. Vanilla Porter, you could say it's a winter warmer beer. It's going down very, very well. It's been on tap now for about 2 weeks, and it's in every single location right now, draft only. So, of course, we got our hands on it in the kitchen, so we've been having a lot of fun in the kitchen. And these are a couple of dishes today that we came up with. We've been playing around a lot with poutine, which is a Canadian dish, French fries and gravy. So we took some beef short ribs, braised them in the vanilla porter, and then made our Yorkshire gravy from the braising liquid. So it's Uncle Lumpy's braised short rib poutine. Instead of using the cheese curds, which is typically and traditionally what you would use on a poutine, we're using an English style sharp cheddar cheese, and then layers of that cheddar cheese, French fries, vanilla porter gravy, and then the Uncle Lumpy's vanilla porter braised short rib right on top. This sandwich that we made up, we came up with a pulled pork po' boy, and again we took the vanilla porter, reduced it down, and used that to infuse our sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. And then we do caramelized onions, rendered smoky bacon, the pulled pork, then our barbecue sauce. Load that into a sub roll, and then we finish that with crumbled sharp cheddar cheese again, coleslaw, and crispy fried onion tanglers. And for dessert, we came up with, these are our Uncle Lumpy's chocolate vanilla porter whoopie pies. So we got our chocolate whoopie pie, sponge shell, and then the filling inside, we took a vanilla frosting, typical vanilla frosting, and then we reduced the Uncle Lumpy's down to almost a syrup. We fold that in with the cream filling, stuff the whoopie pies, finish them with a chocolate sauce, crushed walnuts, and a little bit of powdered sugar. Uncle Lumpy, I don't know what his real name is, but he is a close, very close family friend of the main owner of the British Beer Company. And the guy is an incredibly talented craftsman, and we actually, the owner got him because he does a lot of wood carving. So he actually carved a lot of tap handles for us, trying to figure out what kind of tap handle we wanted for the beer. So we had Big Ben, which of course is a famous clock tower in London on the Houses of Parliament. We had a British phone box, we had a post box. In the end, we went with the Big Ben tap handle, which you'll see on the bar. And they're all handcrafted by him on wood lathes and by hand. And then he hand paints them, and he's done one of those for all the pubs in the BBC. He's been known for years as Uncle Lumpy. Huge character. I think his caricature of him that we're using now has somewhat become a mascot for the British Beer Company over the last couple of weeks. And it's got a nice ring to it. You know, it's not a name you're going to forget. It's not, you know, it's not Woodstock Vanilla Porter. It's, oh, I know Woodstock. So I think it's very distinctive. And when you see the tap handle and you see the point of sale with Uncle Lumpy's face, it's pretty unforgettable. As long as we've got vanilla porter on tap, we can obviously make these dishes, and these are available at any British Beer Company. Each chef in each pub will decide what specials they run. But right now, you might find these may be on in one pub, the poutine may be being run in 7 pubs, and they'll rotate these in and out as they go. But you know, as I always say to our customers, you know, if you've come in, you have the poutine in Westford, and you come up to Danvers and you want it, just ask us, we'll make it for you. Our typical Yorkshire gravy, it's a very, is very hearty, very thick, strong beef gravy, you know, with a definite peppery taste. So when we added the reduced vanilla porter, we pick up like this, it's almost an extra earthy taste that stays right in the middle of your palate. And then you have the vanilla it goes away from being that typical sweet vanilla that you would associate with a dessert, for instance, and it almost becomes kind of musky, but in a good way. So you're almost, if you were to have the vanilla porter and drink it, and you get that aftertaste of the porter, the smoke, malt, caramel, you're getting that, and then you're getting this peppery, you know, and strong beef flavor in your mouth as well. So it goes really, really well. And then obviously the braised short rib being on here as well, that's just melt in your mouth. And we just take the short rib and literally just crumble it over the top. And then sharp cheddar cheese, you know, cuts through any sweet or caramel malt that may have been there. So it's not, doesn't sit heavily on the palate. So the sharp cheddar cuts right through any of that. So this is great if you're coming in to watch the game, sit down with your friends, you know, share a plate of poutine, or just come in and have it to yourself. So it is winter time, it's very cold outside. At the bar right now, in all of our locations, we offer infused coffee drinks and hot chocolate drinks. This one right here is a mudslide. We also do a Sheridan coffee drink, and they're all infused with coffee liqueurs, rum, scotches, whiskies, that kind of stuff. And Bridget at the bar will show you now how to make a couple of these that we offer at Danvers.
Hi, my name is Bridget. I'm a bartender here at the Danvers British Beer Company. I'm going to be making a couple of hot drinks. The first drink I'm going to be making is a mudslide hot chocolate. We take a cup of hot chocolate, a little bit of Kahlua, some Baileys, Tito's vodka, a little whipped cream, and drizzle some chocolate on top. Perfect. All right. And that is how you make a mudslide hot chocolate. I'm going to be making the Sheridan coffee. Take a little bit of coffee. Half a shot of Myers dark rum. Half a shot of Tia Maria, or a shot and a half. Top it off with a little whipped cream. A little chocolate sauce. And that is a Sheridan coffee.
You know, at the BBC, we're always asking ourselves, what makes us different from the guy up the street? Well, 3 dishes right here are completely different than what's being offered up the street. Beer-infused sauces, beer-infused desserts, beer-infused cocktails, the fact that we're now making our own beer. People have asked us in the past, we have the British Beer Company, what beer do you have? Well, we're a company that sells beer. So now I guess you could say that we've got our act together in the beer making business. So there's good things to come. Brand new beer at the British Beer Company, brand new pub. Come in, see some brand new food, and stay with us, and hopefully we're going to have a lot more new beer for you to try.